Hello everyone, welcome back to Taste of Trini. Today I'll show you how to make curry stewed chicken. If you've never had a curry stew, it's as the name suggests, it's a combination of curry and stew. It's a delightful fusion of sweet and savory flavors. Some people refer to it as Dogla chicken because it fuses the Indian and African cuisines. You can't get any more Caribbean than this, right? Let's make some curry stewed chicken. To start, I have a whole chicken, but you can use pre-cut and cleaned pieces. For convenience, I like using this grocery chicken. And this specific brand is hormone-free and it's not pumped with water, so it kind of reminds me of the chicken from back home. I'll cut it up into smaller pieces and then clean and wash it the Caribbean way. Remove the excess skin, fat, and organ pieces. Now I'm adding some white vinegar and some water, and I'll let the chicken soak for 10 minutes. Now I'll drain it and give it another rinse. I like to let it sit here for a few minutes to dry out before I start seasoning it. I have my mise en place here, which is basically all the ingredients, bowls, pans, and tools needed for the recipe. And all you know I don't skimp when it comes to seasoning. I have some minced pimento peppers straight from Trinidad, and I'm not using any hot peppers today because my toddler will be eating this too. I have a whole onion diced, minced garlic, fine thyme, some ginger, and some celery leaves. And of course, I'm only adding this because it's curry stew, but in my opinion, celery does not belong in curry. And last but not least, the essential minced bandhania, also called shadow benny, culantro, roucou, nogai, and so many other names. And this also has a little bit of cilantro in it. To season, I'm adding 1 tablespoon of salt, and while it's cooking, I'll add half tablespoon more. Some freshly cracked black pepper, some roucou or annatto powder, and if you have the roucou liquid, then you can use that. Now I'll add everything that I showed you on the plate, but I'm reserving a tablespoon of garlic and a tablespoon of pimento. Give it a good mix and add 2 tablespoons of your favorite curry powder. Mine is a mixture of curry and turmeric with a little bit of jeera and masala in it. Mix again and let it marinate overnight if you can, or if not, just do a few hours. I have to move fast because my little guy is napping, so mine won't get to marinate, but that's fine. Into my pot on medium heat, I'm adding some avocado oil. And now I'm adding some brown sugar. Of course, you can use white sugar if that's what you have. Use a dry spoon to spread the sugar evenly. Once it starts to melt, keep stirring. When it turns an amber color and it gets frothy and it expands, add the seasoned chicken in. Mix well to coat the chicken pieces with the caramelized sugar. Cover the pot and cook for about 10 to 15 minutes so the chicken releases that natural liquid. And you want to keep checking in on it so it doesn't stick to the pot. In my experience, grocery chicken tends to have way more water content, so sometimes you really don't need to add any extra water for it to cook. It cooks in its own juices. This particular brand of chicken actually does not let out too much water, so I will need to add some extra liquid to make a sauce. I'm adding some water to the bowl that the chicken was in because I'm not wasting any seasoning. Now that the liquid has reduced and the chicken is starting to stick, I'm adding enough water to cover the chicken. And you want to keep in mind that pasture-raised chicken and home fowl will be tougher and it might require a little more water. Now I like to add a few methi or fenugreek seeds. It's totally optional, but the flavor is awesome. Cover the pot but leave a little vent so that the steam could escape. After 10 minutes, the chicken is bubbling away and now you want it to reduce and create a really nice sauce. Five minutes before I turn the heat off, I'm adding the reserved garlic and pimentos. Remove the thyme sprigs and taste and adjust salt as needed. Finish with some minced bandhania or culantro and turn the heat off. And that's how I make my curry stewed chicken. Look at that gorgeous color from the curry, roucou, and the caramelized sugar. Here I have some salad ingredients and some stewed lentils that I made earlier, so I'll plate it up and show you. Thank you so much for watching and for joining me in the kitchen today. If you liked, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification so you won't miss any videos. Share it with your friends, and I will see you all next time. Keep watching to see Kruz in action. So this is Kruz's lunch: rice, stewed lentil peas, some curry stewed chicken, and some boiled plantain. Yes? You ready? You ready? Is it good? Is it yummy?